All right, so we got DEUCE901. He got real combinations. You know what I'm saying? He's getting better as he did in the last round. You know, he came with a lot of different movements. He had a lot of motion, and you know, like right here, I like this. Like I like it. And then he laid down on it, and then came up. I think that's dope. But then he fell right there, though. See, I call those falls right there. That's not actually, capitalizing on your movement the way that you should. Uh huh. See, like he got all the moves and everything. He know what he want to do with his legs, but he not doing nothing with his arms. It's all big move. It's like bucking versus Jookin in this one right here. You know, J Dome has another intent in his rounds. Deuce wants to show you like really, really amazing footwork and agility and strength and balance and power all at the same time. It's not always the best approach, especially against people that are aiming for different levels of dynamics. Now, as you can see here, there's already a higher focus on how the arms are being like used and placed and posed to make motions happen with the feet. So a big spin, arms go out. Look how the dance and the arms go together. Everything is all, look, he's waving. So all of that stuff that Deuce is doing, he can do a little bit of it. And he's giving me a better show. Like, I'm just more interested in the entire body. Especially right here. That's super crazy. Alright, so I wish we could have saw this from another angle. Like, he keeps the airwalk consistent, and he also creates some illusion with his arms while it was in the flexing position. Bone breaking or whatever. Now you see how he's showcasing the footwork after he done did the little pretzel move. He then went up under himself or whatever, and then he comes out sliding and gliding. He can do the ground moves and the power moves. He's manipulating the beat. It's kind of hard to beat J Dome when you just one-dimensional. Deuce is nice in terms of what he can do with his feet. I think he's nice. I do. But he has a lot of work to do overall in his style if he wants to beat dancers like J Dome. J Dome is well deserving of the position that he's in right now. And this was 2 battles ago right here. So, there's only one way for J Dome, and I'll talk about that in a minute. It's only one direction that's going without Jaden and Dram being actively on the battle scene. There's only one option for J Dome. And this to go after them titles. Moving on to the next battle. It's battles like these that get me going. The bucking versus the jooking. It's so much you can talk about as to why, buckers have to expand their palate to be able to change lanes. You know what I'm saying? And jookers, they simply have to just heighten their energy and use more of their body because they're already into like using. Excuse me. I work all day on this stuff, so jookers, they focus on using the body to create combinations. So they just have to do more of that to match buckers. So you see somebody like Lil Buck. Lil Buck does a lot of jooking moves, but he has the power of a bucker. And then you look at people like G-Nerd. G-Nerd is a pure jooker. But you know, he might hit a move on you, or he might extend the technique with his upper body to create a more versatile style of combination that his opponent won't use. It's just things like that you just gotta look at. You're gonna be the dancer that you're gonna be. It's not good to try to, become like someone else to defeat them, or change you to defeat anyone. It's like you gotta embrace who you are. You embrace who you are, and then just step into it. And I mean, whether you're successful or not, you will get the best out of yourself. All right, so let's move on.